I just witnessed one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen, and I absolutely loved it. In One Piece episode 20, quite a lot happened, to be honest. Luffy's crew essentially decide that they need a chef as two pirates or two pirate hunters come along, and one of them has scurvy, which is like a disease you get if you don't eat properly. It's quite common with pirates, is what they were saying. I don't really know. I've never really looked into scurvy, believe it or not. Anyway, once they're better, they recommend the Baratie. Apparently, that's the best place to go for like food and stuff like that on the sea. So that's exactly where they go. There just happens to be a marine ship coming at the same time, and they get into a bit of a scuffle. And the captain of that marine ship shoots a cannonball at Luffy's crew, and Luffy bounces it back accidentally into the Baratie, and everything starts kicking off. Cannonballs caused a lot of issues in this episode. Like, they put a hole in the Baratie, they nearly killed those two pirate hunters. Like, it's maybe Luffy's crew shouldn't be allowed cannonballs, I don't know. But anyway, Luffy didn't just put a hole in the ship of the Baratie, he also injured the head chef Zeph, who also happens to be a fighter. He has like a peg leg, but he beats up Luffy for a lot of this episode because Luffy refuses to stay for a year to do chores to like make up for what he did to the ship. So he's trying to bargain it down to like a week or 2 weeks or something like that, because Luffy's a busy guy, you know, being the king of the trying to be the king of the pirates. You know, you can't just have a year off to do chores. You know what I mean? But this Zeph guy's just beating the shit out of him, but Luffy's refusing. It's funny. It's like watching a toddler try and haggle. Like, he's like, I've decided I'm going to do a week, not a year. And Zeph is like, are you kidding me? Like, it's funny. But the head of that Navy ship that showed up is called Captain Fullbody, and he's on this date. And there's a sous chef called Sanji, who I assume is going to be the one that joins Luffy's crew eventually, is embarrassing him, essentially. It's so disrespectful. Like, this Captain Fullbody obviously thinks he's the bollocks. He thinks he's the shit. He knows everything. He's just a bit of a dick, it looks like. To be fair, Sanji was very disrespectful to him as well, so I can't really blame him for getting mad. Like, he embarrassed him in front of his date completely, with the whole wine situation. And then when Captain Fullbody tried to put like a bug in his food to try and ruin the reputation of the restaurant because he felt disrespected, Sanji again humiliated him and then hit on his missus, break danced, and then beat the shit out of Captain Fullbody. I couldn't believe it, bro. How disrespectful can you be? Like, just imagine that. You go to a restaurant and this sous chef comes out, he's not even a waiter, steals your missus, and then beats you up. Like, what? That's a long day, to be honest. That's that's a stinker. But yeah, that was this episode. I don't know how things are going to conclude. Zeph also said he would take Luffy's leg as payment, so that's terrifying. We'll have to see. And I'm interested to see how Sanji interacts with the going merry with Luffy's crew. So let's do it. Let's see.